Hello. Hi, Sue. Hi, Tara. Hello, Ryan. How are you doing? How are you, Sue, tonight? Hello, Graham. Namaste. Send my love to Anne. We'll just give it a few minutes. Just doing a little bit of swaying, got a little bit of piano music on tonight. Hi. Hi, Sophie. How are you? Namaste to you all. So you don't really need any props tonight. You might want a block or two, but you don't need them. It's not necessary. It's just kind of a go with the flow tonight. Hi, thank you. Love back. Namaste. Thank you. Just wait for a few more people to join us. Just give it another minute and then we'll start. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all keeping sane as well as you can. So we'll just stand wherever you are on your mat, just grounding. Maybe rocking backward and forward, maybe rocking up on the toes and then back down onto the heels. So up and down. Can you hear the piano? Can you hear it? I might turn it up a bit. I am well, thank you, Sue. I hope you are as well. Hi, Jane. Is that Jane I see there? Yeah, hi, Jane. How are you? Hi, Julie. So I'm just going to turn the music up and then we'll get started. Hi. Oh, it's lovely to have you with me. Thank you for joining me. Or if you're catching up, hi. Okay, so just standing at the top of our mat. Just take your hands into prayer position and just move the hips a little bit. Just in little circles. I hope you can hear this piano music. It's really soothing. Soothing on the nerves. It's lovely. I've got the window open here, so breathing in the fresh air. So just circling, releasing any tension from the hips. Just get a little bit of chi moving, a little bit of energy, prana flowing through the body. And then we'll just take the right hand down, left arm up, and just sway to the side, and then we'll do it to the other side. So just swaying like a tree, planting the feet. Feel like nice slow flows. Flow as we go. Perhaps that's the theme. So taking it over, side to side. Listening to the piano. You might hear the birds singing where you are if you've got a window open. And as you're flowing side to side, close your eyes, taking deep breaths, inhaling and exhaling as you flow. Just getting that energy flowing through the body. Standing tall, we're going to take it round to the side and then to the other side. Again, just flow. If it felt good to do it the other way, just do it the other way. Close your eyes, we're going to be here a while. Just flow it round. Notice how your body's feeling. Inhaling, exhaling. arms up, keep them shoulder width apart, and just wiggle the fingers. Plant the feet, wiggle the fingers, maybe straighten the arms a little bit more, and then take it to one side. And see if your hands just flow to each side. Side and side, keeping those feet planted, grounded into the floor, like the trees blowing in the wind. Smile, don't forget to smile. Just side to side. And just take your hands behind you, thumbs behind you, fingers around your waist or your hips. Roll the shoulders back and down. Find your superhero pose. Breathe into it, close your eyes. The crown of your head is ascending upwards. Breathe, connect your bandha, connect your core. Pelvic floor pulls in. Activate the legs, the feet are into the floor mat. Just in this moment, notice how powerful and how strong you actually are. We all are. And then step your right leg back, turn the feet so they're the width facing the long length of the mat. And just bend that right knee, bend it slowly. You might need to just widen your feet or turn your toes out a little bit, hands onto that thigh, and then take it to the other side, over to the other side. Hope you didn't have my hip click then. So exhale over, inhale center, exhale over, inhale center, exhale over. Good, and just flow side to side. Straighten the legs, heels in line with your toes. Inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale, swoop the arms to the side of you, straight back. Reach the hands down, maybe just the fingertips touch, maybe you don't, that's okay. Find your block or a pillow. Keep the right hand on the floor. Inhale, exhale, left arm up. Inhale, back to the floor. And then when you're ready, exhale, that same arm up. Inhale, activate those legs. Exhale. And inhale. Keep both hands on the floor. Come up to the tips of your fingers. Inhale, pull the navel in. And then exhale, fold down. We're going to do 3 of these. Inhale. Slowly, slowly. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Hold it there and just walk your hands to the right hand side, wherever they go. Maybe they touch the foot, maybe they don't. Just wherever they go. Breathe into it, let the head relax, let the tension fall out of your neck. Walk your hands to the other side. Inhaling and then exhaling. Wherever your hands go. Walk your hands back to the center, left hand on the mat, right arm inhaling and then exhaling as you bring that arm up. Inhale, right hand down, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, and exhale. take both hands down to the mat. Inhale, straight back up onto the fingertips. Pull the navel in. And then exhale, fall. Slowly fall. 3 more. Inhale, pull the navel in. Pelvic floor lifts. And then exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Walk your hands to the front of the mat, to your left foot. If it's there, turn that left foot and your right knee should rest down into the mat. Just heel toe that front foot, the front heel, and the front ankle and the front knee is in line, excuse me. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Keep those palms forward. Exhale, cactus pose and sink down into the front of that leg. 5 of these, inhaling, exhale, inhale, keep sinking, exhale, inhale, exhale, 1 more, inhale, see if you can sink a little bit deeper in that front leg. Front knees in line with the ankle. Clasp the hands behind you. See if you can get the heels of the hands together. It doesn't matter if not. And pull the fists down towards the bum. Lean back if it feels good to lean back. Just adjust it to whatever feels good for you. Breathe, open the heart. Just take your hands to the floor. So we're going to bring your right leg in a little bit and then sit on your bum, sitting down. So your right leg is bent like so, and then we're going to take your left leg, your left foot over the top onto the floor bent. And then take your left hand and take it around behind you. Lift the right arm up. Inhale. And as you exhale, that arm can hold on to the front of that shin if that feels good for you. Or you can take the elbow onto the outside of that left thigh. Take your hands into Gaya Mudra, your thumb and your index finger together. And the other 3 fingers are reaching up towards the ceiling. Inhale, sit up tall. Ooh, fell over. And then exhale, take a twist. So you're twisting with your belly, your tummy, your chest. Don't force it. Use your breath. Inhaling, sitting up tall. Exhaling, twisting. Yourself, take your left leg in front of you, walk your hands forward again so that you're into that low lunge pose again. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, push the palms together. Exhale, twist over to the left hand side and open up the arms if it feels good into aeroplane arms. If you want to sink a little bit more in that front leg, feel free. Gaze wherever is comfortable for you. Breathing into it. Take the right hand down to the floor, left arm up, reach it up, turn your head to look up to that hand. If you want to lift that right knee off the floor into a high lunge. Feel free. And you can wrap that left arm around your back if that feels good to do so. Take 3 or 4 breaths here. Just focusing on the nice deep breath. Reach the left arm back up if you crossed it. Take both hands down to the floor. Lift your right knee off if it's not already and walk your hands back to the center of the mat so you're in wide leg forward fold. Inhale halfway, exhale full fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the heels in so your toes are pointed outwards. Bend in the knees a little bit. Push into the feet and inhale. Swoop the arms up. Bring those heels in. Toes out. Exhale. Prayer position. And sink it down into that goddess variation. Take your hands down. See if your fingers scrape onto the mat. And as you inhale, swoop the arms up. Straighten the legs. Inhale. Exhale, prayer, and take it down into that squat. Hands down. Inhale. Reach the arms up. Exhale. I forgot to smile then. Smile. Take your hands down to the floor. Swoop it up. You're just scraping the fingertips to the floor. And then exhale. Deep, deep, deep. We're going to do one more. Fingertips drag along the mat maybe. Inhale. Exhale. Hold it here. Take your hands onto the thighs. Drop the right shoulder down. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe. Take a few breaths here. Pushing into the legs. Pull the navel in. And then the other side. Drop the left shoulder down. Come back to the center. Inhale, pull the navel in. And then exhale, round, push the navel out. Inhale, pull the navel in. Round in the back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep those knees where they are, legs where they are. Reach the arms up. Keep your hands shoulder width apart and just take a few breaths here. Feel that strength in the body. Sinking it down, arms straight as you can get them. Breathe into it. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Oh, and bring those legs straight, hands together and press. Step to the front of the mat. Give your legs a shake if you need to. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Exhale, full fold down. Bend the knees if you need to. Inhale, half fold. As you exhale down, step your left knee into the floor. Inhale, reach the arms up, turn the palms forward, and as you exhale, cactus. 4 more. Inhale, sinking into that front leg. Exhale, front knee over the ankle. In line with the ankle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. legs together. One more, inhale. Exhale, see if you can clasp your hands behind you. Maybe the heels of the hands touch, maybe they don't. Pull those arms, arrow straight arms. Lean back if it feels good. Keep sinking into that front leg. Don't let the front knee overtake the ankle. So we're going to come into that twist again. So take your hands to the mat. Shuffle that back leg in front. Sit onto your bum. So you should be somewhere like this. If not, try and adjust yourself so you are. Take your right ankle and your foot and step it over the front of that thigh. You can always do the easier twist with one leg straight and one leg bent. So take your right hand behind you, sit up tall, maybe give those bum cheeks a little wiggle, and then reach the left arm up, inhale, and easier option, you can wrap it around the front of that thigh. If you want to take the elbow to the outside of that left thigh, feel free. Sit up tall, inhale, and exhale, take a twist. Just need to wiggle that out a bit. So you're inhaling, sitting up taller with every inhale, and every exhale, twisting from the whole body, from the whole torso, from your stomach, from your chest. Not just straining the head, looking over that shoulder. Breathe into it. And slowly unravel yourself. That right foot steps onto the mat, and you're going to just gently walk yourself forward. Transition yourself back into that lunge pose. If you want to tuck the back toes, feel free to tuck the back toes. Inhale, swoop the arms up, palms together. Exhale, proud position. Push those palms together, activate your arms. Inhale, and then exhale, take it over into your twist. That's enough, stay here. If you want to open the arms out into aeroplane arms, feel free. Take your left hand down to the mat, right arm up to the ceiling. If you want to lift that left knee up into a high lunge, feel free. If you want to wrap that right arm around your back again, feel free. Whatever feels good for you. Take your right hand up to the ceiling. If it was wrapped behind you, take your hands down to the floor and step your right foot back to meet your left foot, so you're in plank position. Find your plank. If your knees are on the floor, take your knees on the floor. Otherwise, lift the knees off, feet together, and just take your time just to take your hands under your shoulders, spread the fingers, pull the navel in. If you need to take your right knee on the floor as we take it into side plank, feel free. So I'll show you the easier option. Take your right knee to the floor and take your left arm up. If you can stack the legs, reach the left arm up and see if you can wrap it around your back. Keep lifting, using the breath here, breathe into it. Activate the legs, your pelvic floor is really going to help out, make you feel a lot stronger. And then take that hand down, knees to the floor, and just do some cat-cows, knees under hips, hands under shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Just do a few more of these. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. Inhaling and exhale. Neutralize your back, pull the navel in, spread the fingers, and then take it back into your plank pose. With your knees on the floor if you need to. And just take your time here, just take some breaths here, feel the strength in your body. Your back is strong, your core is pulled in, pelvic floor pulled in. And then if you're taking it over to the side with your left knee goes to the mat, or you can just take it over into side plank. Reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Keep lifting this left waist up. And if you want to wrap that arm around your back, breathe, nice deep breaths. And then slowly take your hands down to the mat, bring the knees wide, big toes touch, and pull back into a child's pose. Back to all fours, spread the fingers nice and wide, walk your hands just in front of your shoulders. Put the weight into the pads of your fingers, especially your thumb and index finger. Tilt the toes, and we're going to lift into down dog. So we're going to lift the hips up, bend the knees, keep those knees nice and bent if you need to. Those of you that know down dog, take it in your own way, whatever suits you. Maybe take the feet just as wide as the hips. Lift the hips up. Imagine you've got hip balloons, lifting the hips up towards the ceiling. Pedaling the feet, finding movement or stillness. It's totally up to you. Your ears are in line with your arms. Pulling the navel in if it feels good too. And then bend the knees, bend the knees. And if you want to walk your hands to the front, you can. If you want a little hop, hop to the front. Feet are aligned, just slightly apart. Inhale, half fold. Exhale, fold. And let your body just hang here. Bend your knees if you need to. And just sway from side to side, scraping the fingers either side of the mat. Just relax your head, relax any tension in your neck, maybe just give it a little shake. And just lift up a little bit, pull the navel in, and with that navel pulled in, let your body fall, become heavy, your torso becomes heavy, your head becomes heavy. You've got a strong foundation with your feet planted in the floor. So just keep your feet slightly apart or together, bend the knees, take your hands onto your hips, keep the knees bent, and you're sitting back in an imaginary chair. As you lift the chest forward, your back is strong, reach the arms in front of you, lift the torso but keeping your knees bent. If it feels good to reach the arms up, feel free. If it feels better to keep them in front of you, stay there. Keep sinking, pull the navel in. Take your hands into prayer and straighten those legs. Stand up tall. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe into it. Take your hands down and then swoop them out in front of you as you sink down into chair pose. If you're lifting your arms up higher, do sink into the heels. You can bring your knees together or slightly apart. Might help just to keep the knees together. Keep sinking, sinking. Doesn't matter what it looks like. Breathe into it, pull the navel in. And then exhale, bring it straight with your hands into prayer position. We're going to do one more. Maybe just step the feet together or slightly apart. Just sway backward and forward on your feet and then into the heels. Take the arms round. Inhale. Exhale. Sink it down. Pulling the navel in. Reach and reach and reach in. And then exhale. Prayer position. Swoop the arms up. Clasp the hands. 2 fingers up to the ceiling. The 2 index fingers. Inhale, reach, and then exhale over to one side. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale. One more each side. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Arms reaching up, just take them shoulder width apart, turn the palms forward, inhale, and as you exhale, cactus, and see if you can come into a little back, standing back bend. 3 more, inhale, exhale, keep the soles of the feet firmly planted into the mat. 1 more, inhale, and exhale. Take your hands onto your hips again, thumbs around the back, fingertips round the hips, roll the shoulders back and down and just stand in your superhero pose. Breathe into it. Smile. And then step your right leg back. We're coming into that wide leg fold stance again. This time we're going to turn your toes out a little bit and we're going to bend that right knee. So you might need to widen it a little bit. Bend in that right knee. Your right hand comes down onto that thigh. Now if that's enough here, stay. If you can take your left hand down to the floor, and you can lift your toes of your left foot up and your right heel comes up. So if you're sinking down with me, the toes of your left foot reaching up to the ceiling, you're on the toes of your right foot. Take both hands to the center onto the mat and just stay here. Maybe come up a little bit higher on the fingertips. Maybe you take one hand up. Maybe that feels good too. Maybe you can balance and take the other hand up into a prayer. Just take a few breaths here, breathing into it. Take your hands down and just with the fingertips, see if you can walk over to the other side. Walking over, light touch with the fingertips. Taking it down so your left heel rises up and your toes of your right foot reach up to the ceiling. Fingertips on the floor or block. You might have a block or cushion or whatever, something to rise you up, something to help. And just keep lifting, lifting. If that's enough here, stay here. If you can take one hand up, feel free. If you can take the other hand up. Smile. Take the hands down to the floor and then walk walk it back to the center, straightening the legs, turning the toes forward, heels aligned with the toes. Inhale, look up, and exhale, fold down. And then walk your hands to the left foot, turn the left foot out, and step the left foot, just heel toe it so it's onto the outside of the mat. And then bring that right foot in towards you a little bit. Take your hands onto your left thigh and walk your way up. And we're going to come down into a pyramid pose. So inhale, pull the navel in. And as you exhale, walk your hands down to the front of that leg. Wherever it lands, it might be up here, that's okay if you need to widen the stance. So bring that back foot in a little bit. You do what you need to do here. Drop that right hip down and lift the left hip up. So you're just leveling out those hips. Inhale and exhale, fold. Breathing into it. Walk your hands up that thigh. Inhale, swoop the arms up, straighten the legs. Exhale, prayer position, and take your hands behind your back. Clasp your hands where your legs are. Inhale, and as you exhale, just fold as far as you want to fold tonight, as far as you need to fold. Halfway is fine. You can pull the navel in. It's quite a good core strengthening exercise as well. Breathing into it. Release any tension from the neck. And inhale, bring the arms up. Or down and then bring the arms up. Exhale, press, step it to the top. Just shake those legs out a little bit more. And then we're going to step your left foot back, plant it into the mat, toes facing the long side of the mat. And then the front foot, just heel toe it out a little bit. Take your hands on your hips, right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale, exhale, fold. Pull the navel in, keep pulling the navel in. See if your back can be long. And then walk your hands down wherever they go to the front of that leg. Maybe take an inhale, look up, and then exhale, fold. Sometimes your body just needs a little adjustment. Release any tension in your neck. Breathe into the back of that right bum cheek, if that's where you feel it. It's where I do. Walk your hands back up that thigh. Inhale, bring the arms up. And then exhale, prayer. Take your hands behind you, clasp your hands. Inhale, and as you exhale, just fold halfway so that your back is long. Pull the navel in. Gazes to the mat. And then inhale, bring yourself back up to the center and step it through to the front. Hands in prayer, just planting the feet, just stepping alternate feet into the mat. So we're going to come into tree pose, so we're planting your left foot into the floor, and you can take your right foot either to the inside of the ankle, the inside of the shin, or you can bring it up above the knee. So wherever it is, take it there, find your balance. You can just take your hands into prayer position if that's enough, or you can take your arms up, reaching them up. that's okay. You can take the hands wide, pushing the inner thigh into the foot and the foot into the inner thigh. Find your balance, find your focus. Breathe into it. Take your hands down, release that foot, give it a little shake. Good job. And then take your left foot, wherever it is, to the inside of the shin or to the inside of that inner thigh. Take your hands into prayer position. If that's where they're staying, that's spot on. Otherwise, reach them up. Shoulder width. Pushing the foot into the inner thigh and the inner thigh back into the foot. So you're activating both sides. Keep reaching up if you can. Planting, breathing, focusing. Don't close your eyes here. Take it down and then relax. Take the legs, give them a little shake. Good job. And then feet together. Inhale, swoop the arms up. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half fold. And as you exhale, you can either step back or you can jump back into plank. Take your knees onto the floor. Keep those toes tucked. Widen the knees a little bit under your hips. And then sit down onto your heels with those toes tucked. And just see if you can take all the little toes and just give them a little wiggle onto the mat. So you've got more stretching there. Nicely stretching here. So sitting onto the heels, it might be really strong, but it's a great stretch for the bottom of the feet. If you have any plantar fasciitis problems, this is the one. So keep breathing here, using the breath. Just take a few minutes. Sorry, not a few minutes. We're not going to be here for a few minutes. But a good few seconds we are. So just keep breathing. You can still pull the navel in here. Oh, and then take the hands down and just release. Give them a little shake. They might cramp up a little bit, so that's okay. And then we're just going to take your knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders. And we're just going to do a little bit of a variation of our plank just to go on to our strength. So tuck the toes. And all we're going to do is lift the knees up into a little hover. Breathe into it, use the breath. I say all we're going to do, it's actually quite a strong pose. So breathe into it, fingertips wide into the mat, use the breath, pull the navel in, pull the pelvic floor in, strong, 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 keep breathing, and then take it down. I'm going to do one more, just lift the knees up into a little hover, pull the navel in, lots going on here. And then take the knees down, sit on your left hip, and bring the legs in front of you. Keep those knees bent, reach the arms in front of you, and then lean back. If you need to take your hands onto the back of those thighs, do, but see if you can keep the chest up and lean back, and then if you can take your legs up into a balance, into boat pose, feel free. If you want to take your hands behind your thighs, you can. Inhale, exhale, prayer. Inhale, exhale, over to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, center. You can take your hands on the floor if you need to here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come on. One more. Inhale. Exhale. those knees. Take your hands and wrap your hands around the feet. Inhale, sit up tall. And exhale, fold. Let the back round. It doesn't matter if the back round's here. Let the head become heavy. Just take a few more breaths here. Walk up, straighten the right leg, left foot into that right thigh. Sit up tall, move your bum cheek out the way. Keep that left hand on the ankle and then reach the right arm up. Inhale and exhale, reach forward. So if you're looking for something a little bit more restorative, bend this knee, reach down towards the foot or on the foot and rest your head on the knee. If you're looking for more of a stretch, straighten the leg and just reach wherever your hand reaches. It might just reach the thigh or the shin, wherever it reaches, reach and then wrap your other arm around your back. Breathe into it. See if you can breathe the chest towards the thigh. Slowly bring yourself up. Take your hands behind your fingertips towards your bum, feet on the floor, knees bent. I'm going to inhale into an upside down table. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. If your head drops back, fabulous. If not, that's okay. You can turn the palms, the fingers around as well if that hurts your wrists. And then slowly, slowly bring it down. Straighten the left leg out, right foot into the left inner thigh. Sit up tall, move the left bum cheek out of the way. If you need to bend this knee, feel free. It's really nice for the back. Inhale and then exhale, fold forward. And you just round in the back. Maybe the forehead rests onto the knee. You can bend it as much as you like. If you are looking for a bit more of a stretch in the leg and the hamstring, try and straighten it out wherever your hand lies. And then wrap the right arm around your back. Breathe into it. Breathe in and then bring your arms up and take them behind you, fingertips towards your bum cheeks, bend the knees, feet onto the floor. Inhale into an upside down table. Ooh, hold it here, breathe into it. Slowly, slowly lower down. Bend the knees, walk the feet forward, reach the arms out in front of you, and as you exhale, slowly, slowly roll down. Just adjust myself a bit more slowly. If you've got any back issues, just be careful with this, or just take yourself down to the mat. When you're there, hug the knees into your chest. Just gently rock from side to side. Take your feet hip width apart, arms at the side of you. We're going to come into a bridge pose. So inhale, lift the hips up. If that's enough here, stay there. If you want to wiggle up onto the shoulders and clasp your hands under your back, feel free. Breathe into it. And just notice if you're clenching just release bum cheeks and lift a bit higher. So if you're here, stay here if that's enough. If you want to take the left ankle onto the front of the right thigh, open it up, flexing the left foot. Keep lifting both hips up level. Take other foot down, and then your right foot ankle onto the front of that thigh, or just above your ankle bone. Flex the right foot. Keep lifting the hips as high as each other. Both feet down, and then slowly release, slowly rolling down, one vertebrae at a time. Keep those knees bent, keep your feet planted into the floor, take your hands onto your lower belly, and then take the soles of your feet into half butterfly pose. Knees wide. Take a few belly breaths, deep belly breaths, and think of 3 things that you are grateful for today. Bring your knees inwards, feet flat on the floor, straighten that right leg out. Bend that left knee into your chest, hold and hook that knee in towards your chest. Keep hugging it in. And then keep your right hand to the outside of that left knee. Left arm either out to the side or in cactus. Shift the hips to the left a little bit. And then as you exhale, take that knee over to the right hand side into a supine twist. Caught with the lights in. Breathe into it, and if it feels good to look over that left shoulder, feel free. Breathe, nice deep breaths. Fabulous, I love this stretch, it's one of my favourite ones. And then bring yourself back to centre. Hug the knees into your chest if that feels good too, just for a little while. And then bend your right knee into the chest, straighten the left leg out. Pull that knee in towards your chest, more into your armpit. Shift your hips to the right. Take your left hand to the outside of that leg, that thigh, that knee. Take it over, but keep your right shoulder into the floor. Your right arm can be straight or it can cactus. It's up to you. Just taking it over. Breathing into it. Releasing any tension from that spine. And then slowly bring yourself back to the center. Hug the knees into your chest. Maybe a big hug. Bring the head up maybe and just wrap your arms a little bit more around your shins. Just rocking from side to side. And then slowly relax into your Shavasana pose. So just let the legs fall back. Let your head rest back. Don't skip it. I'll know if you skip it. This is the most important one and the hardest. So just relax. Let the return to its natural rhythm. Just feel gentle, positive, bright light energy flowing into your toes. Let this energy flow up into your feet, into your ankles, flowing up into your shins, your calves, your knees, flowing up your legs, into your bum cheeks, into your hips. Let it flow up like a fine mist, flowing up into your torso, your back, all the way up into all the muscles of your back, every single spine, all the way up into your chest. And just let this energy flow around your heart. Let this energy flow into your shoulders, down your arms, into your fingers, back up your arms, into your neck, to your chin, your mouth, your nose, your eyes, your forehead, over your head, down the back of your head. And just take a few seconds and really feel this energy fill every cell of your body. And when you're ready, just bend the knees very gently. Take your body to the right hand side. Gently bring yourself back up into seated position. Take your hands into prayer. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. And if you're catching up, thank you as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hopefully we'll have a kettlebell session over the weekend. If I can talk Mr. Spencer into doing it as well. Fingers crossed. Have a lovely evening. I hope you're all keeping well and strong, and I miss you all. Genuinely miss you all. Bye.